All right, so we got some pretty good storms of
Is it
brewing.
a spring holiday sale? Is it the up to 15% off only on Review.com? What is it that? So this is a huge change of pace. I mean, we saw temperatures in the 50s yesterday, and now we're talking about snow and colder air as we finish out the week. That's where we're looking at another round of wintry weather. We have winter storm warnings in effect currently. This is going to be in effect until 9 o'clock this evening. Areas shaded in pink, and that's really going to be off toward our southern suburbs into northwest Indiana that stand the greatest risk for accumulating snowfall and treacherous travel. On top of that, we're looking for blowing and drifting snow across portions of the area. Winter weather advisory in effect, and that's going to be for Cook County. And with the impacts of this next round, there's still going to be some snow out there, just not as great from what we see farther off toward the south. All the rain this morning slowly winding down. You know, we've actually got some pockets of heavy rain. A lot of areas picked up right around an inch of snow, or rain rather, in the last 24 hours. But we still have several dry hours ahead of us before we get that next round moving through. Shower activity right now is at best for portions of northwest Indiana and even up toward LaPorte County, seeing a little bit of a rain-snow mix and pockets of heavy rain pushing on out of here, moving off toward the east. So a few trailing showers behind that, but we're looking at mostly quiet conditions. There may be a leftover icy spot in a couple of areas and wet road conditions due to all the rain that we saw this morning, but the focus is going to be the snow moving in later on today. The evening commute is definitely going to be dicey out there. Developing by the later part of the morning, here we are parked at 1 o'clock. We see heavy snow position farther south and spreading across the entire area throughout much of the afternoon and evening. Looks like things wind down fast at right around 9, 10 o'clock. We still have some leftover snow showers, mainly out toward the Indiana side, but temperatures will come crashing down. By tomorrow morning, we're seeing numbers in the single digits, low teens, slap on the wind. It's going to be feeling right around zero, if not below, for the start of your Friday morning. So this is a huge change of pace. I mean, we saw temperatures in the 50s yesterday, and now we're talking about snow and colder air as we finish out the week. So how much snow? We are still on track to see the greatest impacts well far south and east of the city. We could be looking at some areas pushing 7, 8 inches of snow. Not going to be as great farther north, but still meaningful, anywhere from 2 to 4 inches up toward our northern tier counties. But for those under that winter storm warning, stand the greatest risk to see a bulk of the snow and possibly even blizzard-like conditions. When you talk about the wind and wind-driven snow that's going to be creating these hazardous conditions later on today. 30 degrees of falling temperatures through most of the day. Will bottom out with a low of 9, 29 tomorrow. It's still cold through Saturday, but it looks like temps come up in a nice way as we finish out the weekend. We'll see highs in the upper 40s, near 50 degrees on Sunday.
All right, so it's definitely heading in. Hunker down as usual. Like this stinks. This weather is worrying me. The fluctuations that's going on. Nah, well, what can you do? Not too much. Really not too much you can do. But be safe. I made my rounds to a couple of the crime channel videos. Oh, I seen a couple new videos that some people put out. I did get rid of some of my mods, but I kept a few. You know, this whole mod thing that's going on YouTube, what they're saying is going on, and I don't know. You know, I have no idea. Nor do I really care. But I'll tell you what, everyone needs a break from these crime cases that everyone's working on. It's sad, some of these cases, and it could drive you batty. You know, We've been seeing a lot of orbs on my videos. So, oh, hey, XTV has the Scorpions on right now. Stay loving you. The Scorps. So I might watch that real quick. See what's all up on Klaus's Scorpions. As you can see outside, it's cloudy, damp, horrible. But tonight, supposedly, that storm's moving. So we're getting ready for it. I got to check out and see what's new in the Upchurch saga with him and Heavy Diesel Dan. Check that out and see what's up with that. And then check and see what's up with the Scorpions. Hopefully they got our plow team ready. Having a slight problem in Chicago with the flooding, the heat wave that came through and then it melted and now they got massive flooding out there. Same thing here. Snow melted before the ground did. We had giant puddles everywhere, like small lakes. Well, I got to check and see if there's salt by the door of the entrance. So if it gets too deep, I can shovel and spread snow. Hold on, I'll be right back. If you're watching this, we need more salt by the doors. Our salt is out. The bucket that we have by the door. So if they're watching, reload on salt. We got snow coming. Big storm. Reload. We need salt. Salt. Well, I got out and got done what I had to get done today. I did run the Delphi experiment on the clothes. If the girls did cross the river, the clothes would have been damp the next day that they found them. So, and only because of the temperature. If it was an 80-degree day and sunny, then yeah, the clothes would have dried right away. Plus, there was a wind. But the conditions that were, it was 51 degrees, I think, that day, but it dropped dramatically at night down into the 20s. So if they were wet, was it possible between 2 and 5 o'clock? Well, by 5 o'clock in February, the sun's starting to go down. You know, 5:30. So yeah, if there was no sun on it or nothing to heat it, to dry it out, then yeah, it would have been wet. All right, I gotta go. Yeah, I can't sit on this thing. And no, not everything is a skit. Uh, Somebody in my chat last video said everything is a skit to me. No, it ain't. It's real, and I told you guys that in my videos. I'll let you know when it's a skit, and I'll tell you when it's real. And I told everybody, this is real. It's not a skit. The reason I joke is because if I don't, well, we'll end up like some of these people, nut jobs, and it'll drive you nuts. So you got to break it up with some comedy and take a break from it. A lot of people are saying, well, it ain't funny. Well, no, it ain't. But if you get serious about the case and you let it eat on you, next thing you know, you people are turning into Zodiac killers and vigilantes. So you got to take a break from it. You can't get too wound up into it. Most of these people are so paranoid in these YouTube channels. They might themselves have psychosis. I'm not sure yet, but there is a lot of people that get paranoid, and it's entertainment, and you know, people have to take that into consideration too. There's 50 to 100 dudes you want to interrogate, you know, on YouTube, but you have to take into consideration that it's entertainment. And some of these people might have disabilities, you know. So, is it a joke to me? No, it's real life. You grow up in a bad neighborhood, an area of town or whatever. Death is real to most people. It's something you see on TV, and I try and tell these people, no, no, it's real. You know, that's how it is in some of these bad neighborhoods. So, you know, it is real. These cases are real. Some of these people are schizophrenics, have disabilities, sociopaths, or whatever. Uh, you have to put kid gloves on them, treat them gently. They have disabilities. So, you know, but are the cases real? Yes. Is the pain and the hurt and the empathy for the families real? Yes. Okay. I throw comedy in there to try and break it up because you watch these cases for so long. Next thing you know, you become a paranoid psychosis. You know, if you say something wrong in some of these chats, right away you're blocked, or people go nuts and they want to know who's this, who's that. Very paranoid. I don't know. I don't care who comes into my chat. I don't care who comes into my chat room. Yeah. It's YouTube. It's supposed to be entertainment. Now these people tell you who can come into their chat room, who can watch their channel, and who can't. This is unreal. And then you're a sub to them. It's like, yeah, I've been a sub for years. Yeah. I don't know. We got to be careful. We got to treat some of these people with kid gloves and They're not all bad people. Some of them do have real life disabilities, just like me. I feel for them, much like I feel like for the Collin family, um, with the loss of their daughter, that she had a disability. She don't know when people are devious. She didn't, and they killed her. This is what I'm talking about. We don't need to go to another country to find madness. It's right here in our own country. We fail to see it. Uh, now, should everyone get rid of their mods? No. I got a small channel. I don't have very many people that come into my chats. So I don't really need mods. But some of these guys' channels I watch, well, they got big views. They got 50 to 100 to 400 people in their chat rooms. Yeah, well then maybe they do need mods. You know, I can get away with having a couple mods. That's it, one maybe two, because I don't have a big following. Uh, but some of these other channels, well, yeah, and then the mods do work for them. They watch their back. They delete bad stuff out of their chats. They investigate stuff for them or whatever. You know, some of these channels use their mods as an aid, an extension to their channel, which is cool. But I don't need a whole bunch of mods because I don't have a lot of people in my chat. Probably blackballed or something. But we are getting ready for that storm. I hope the plow trucks, our beloved plow trucks, are ready. Congrats on the cell or the mill holitary school. I wanted to turn it into a home. I know it was a little big. Everyone was like, "Are you kidding me?" No, it had old brick buildings. Well, it actually kind of looked like a old camp. I'm not going to mention what kind of camp, but had old buildings. Big property, big space, uh, and was capable of sustaining life on its own without power grid or anything. But just too big of a property. Who bought it? Who knows? Probably some big developer or something, or uh, turn it into something. Who knows? Oh, hey, Andy Wilkinson. How you doing, sir? How's things going out in your neck of the woods? Pretty good? I don't know. No thanks. Oh, Doug. No thanks. And Doug. I wonder if Doug's got an emo. I wonder if he's got an emu. I watch no thanks, investigator Doug. Is that who you're talking about, Bendejo? I watch him. Now, someone like him probably would need a lot of mods because he's a big channel. How is he such a big channel? I don't know. Some people question that. But I watch Doug. I watch them all. The Lab, and even the women ones, even the Crazy Crime Chick and everybody. And great channel. Some of these women are really good at this crime stuff. Little Miss Oakley Annie Erickson. I watch all these crime channels. And I do go in and mingle in their chats. Uh, sometimes give free food away, free emoji food. There is no laundry for him to get on me. What these people fail to understand is if most of these people that they're talking about had massive uh, crime records or dirty laundry or whatever, it would have already been brought out, or they would have already been arrested. And for one, you're not allowed to be on YouTube or Facebook. I think if you have some kind of a criminal past or something, they will not allow you on. So I'm all good about that. They can come up with any kind of stories they want. The proof is pretty much in the pudding. If you have a bad record and you're wanted, uh, you're not allowed on YouTube or whatever, or the police would already had you and locked you up, and you'd be doing your interviews from or videos from prison with Bubba. So keep that in mind too. Some of these people have disabilities themselves on YouTube. You know, even I have a disability, but I'm even dumb, but I ain't that dumb to go out and slaughter people. There's one thing I love, and that's my freedoms. It's like a Braveheart movie. I'm dumb, but I ain't that dumb. Go out and get wrapped up into some kind of a child ring thing. That's just, don't these people have anything? Do these people ever, I wonder if these people ever worked a hard day in their life. Did they come out as teenagers and just say, hey, I'm going to be a child trafficker or a nut job? I don't know. They might have. It was like the Ramsey case. The original investigators that investigated that went through everybody, went through all the child sex offenders in that area, and they came back and said, guess what? We got nothing, but the only evidence we got is it looks like it was an inside job. We got no other evidence showing that there was anyone in the house. No DNA, not even a hair strand, nothing. Except for DNA of the people that lived there. So that case that was a whack job. I think they did their investigation right on that case. They walked around, took photos to see if there was any footprints. It was a fresh snow. Any footprints leading up to the house, any windows, anything, even the window that was busted with the grate over it. They even took photos of that. There was no footprints leading up to it in the snow, anywhere around the house. That was a forced entry. So I think they did their investigation right, and they came back with the conclusion that we think it was an inside job. They had to be. They'd had to have the key to the front door and walk right in, and not leave any evidence. Snow on the ground, on the floor, melted snow, footprint, piece of hair, nothing. No DNA, nothing. Crazy case. That was a crazy case. Nah, who knows? All right, I gotta go. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. We're expecting big snow, rain, sleet. Be prepared for power outages. Heat your house up before the storm gets there in case the power does go out. Blankets, candles, gas for the generators. Plug the battery generators in and charge them up before the storm gets there. I need a vacation. Make sure you fill up your windshield solvent on your vehicles. Yeah, another storm. You people think I don't like Harleys. I'll put the kickstand down on this so it'll stand up here on the lamp. I know what you people are saying. It don't have a kickstand. Yes, it does. I love all kinds of vehicles. I think I'm going to make me a kale, celery. Oh, you know what I got to do? I knew I forgot something. I got to go out and get a bag of frozen fruit before this storm hits so I can have kale, celery, blueberry, strawberry smoothies. I knew I forgot something today. That's what I need to do. I need to get a bag of frozen fruit. I'll be back later. For those that care, for those that don't care and think that I don't care about this case, I've been on this case since 2 years after, and I'm not on the case, I'm nobody, but meaning watching the Delphi case. Probably 2 years after it happened, 3 years after it happened. Most of these guys didn't come out. Sean Harmon didn't come out until last year, I think, or the year before that. Last year, saying that his dad was the killer. lot of these people are new to the case. You know, a lot of us asked questions a year or 2 years after the case. Is it possible they were catfished there, meaning lured, like some of the other cases that were, 5 years before that was the Evansdale case where the girls were lured away. But some of us were told, nah, you people are nuts. There's no way. Now what? Now they're thinking that's what it was. Big rain.
John Kramer.
But I got to run to the store and I need to get some frozen fruit. And if you're trying to call me, leave a message, you know. But the people that are calling me is hot phones, probably. That's why it brings up, John Jones called me the other day. Well, John Jones is a professional fighter, but why would he call me? I don't know. But that's what was on my caller ID. I was like, oh crap, it's John Jones. I'm gonna answer the phone, but no. It'd be cool if it was John Jones, the fighter, and the name, but then I'd be like, hey, you know, can I get a photo with the infamous Conor McGregor? Hey, Johnny, you want some Papa de 12 or 9? Aye, aye. All right, I got to run to the store and get some fruit. You guys have a great day. Be safe. Get ready for this storm. I'll be back later. Uh, keep working these cases eventually. I think I'm going to take some of these people's advice and get off of these crime cases. It'll drive you batty. Sub to 100 or something crime channel. You're like, good God. And I just want to say thank you very much.